In Australia, you're never too far from either a German or a French person. Sacre bleu. I love this shot. That was like the Tarantino trunk shot. You see him use that shot a lot in his movies. Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction. They're always popping the trunk and like putting a dead body in or anything. Anyways, this is a Corolla with an aux cable, but with no Bluetooth. I got my speaker here because we're gonna need some tunes for this road trip. Guys, this is our last day in Kalbarri. The last day of this road trip, actually. We head back to Perth tonight. What we're gonna do is we're gonna drive south down the coast. There's a lot of things to see along the way, so come along and join us. But first, Ling needs her coffee. So apparently this was the site of a cafe. The GPS brought us here. As you can see, there's absolutely nothing around us. But look at that view. Sorry, love, no cafe here.
We're gonna have to backtrack, love.
Okay, back into Kalbarri for some cafe. I want something baked and sweet. So for sure I'll have the apple rhubarb crumble. Apple rhubarb crumble? Oh. Lovely looking crumble right here. I probably won't eat this in the car because I know it's gonna make a lot of mess. Though it is a rental and they will vacuum it, so maybe I should eat it in the car. I had been driving in New Zealand for, you know, about 3.5 years, so I got used to driving on the left. We went back home for a month and a half, so that took some time, some getting used to and rewiring my brain. Coming back to Australia, once again, I need to reprogram my brain and get used to driving on the left. Ling got her sausage roll, so I think we're ready to go. But she didn't get her coffee. They didn't sell coffee there, so. Are we still getting coffee?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, we need to get Ling coffee. All right, Ling's got her coffee. Now we can hit the road and start having some adventures.
Sorry it took so long.
It's okay.
They're
There's literally
so understaffed.
one cafe in the entire town of Kalbarri and they're way understaffed. We're walking around just yesterday and every restaurant, every cafe had a sign out front saying help wanted. Not even saying like we need servers, we need front of house, back of house, just we need help.
There's a restaurant who said that most nights they only have one chef on duty, and the moment that the roster of orders is full, they close the kitchen. They close the kitchen.
It's pretty tough out here. So yeah.
Yeah, she's definitely Indian.
Good, right. Don't forget to share your photos on Instagram.
Oh,
and
don't
Tumblr.
shit under a tree either.
Oh, look at that. There it is, folks. Pink Lake. It's like a lake full of Pepto-Bismol. Good for indigestion, diarrhea, upset stomach, you know.
Also things that you're very well acquainted with.
Is it beta carotene you said that causes that?
Yeah, apparently. And
Really?
then they harvest it.
They harvest the beta carotene.
Something like that.
Wow.
Humans, why do you leave your garbage here?
Tisk tisk, guys, come on. Pick your shit
better
up.
than that.
Ling matching her attire for this pink lake. This big pink lake. Don't do it.
It burns.
Is it really?
No.
Anyways, I was walking through here and I started stamping my foot because you never know. And I actually saw like a tail disappear into the bush. I don't know if it was the tail of a snake or like a lizard, but it was like right there and it went.
Like, what are they?
Little red things? Yeah, they're swimming.
What are they? They look like little worms.
No. So the Pink Lake is just not too far south of Kalbarri, about 56 kilometers, as they say, where the red sand meets the Indian Ocean, Western Australia. I heard rustling in that bush. I don't trust anything in Australia. Plants, lizards, Australians. Just joking, Australians are awesome.
until they say stuff like, yeah, the Chinese guy, yeah, he's probably at home now making rice.
Was it true or was it not? This could be like a snake that looks like a stick. No, it's a stick.
It could be a snake, so let me touch it.
Sukot. Thanks, Ling, for once again preparing these lovely wraps.
The ones at the top are bigger because they're filled with chili.
Delicious. This is LYNTON, where all the people go to prison. Listen to this fence. That's not ominous, walking into that freaky looking building over there that served as a convict hiring depot. I'm sure it's not a surprise that Australia housed a lot of convicts. That was like the chief export of England at the time. They weren't all murderers and rapists. Some of them were petty crimes like check forgery and like theft and stuff like that.
Tom Green put down the well?
Pussy.
Pussy.
Not Tom Green.
What was his name?
Green something.
His last name was Green.
Yeah.
It wasn't Tom? Thomas?
No. Tom Green is already got fingered.
Where they would have slept.
Huh. This would be a pretty cool venue to have your wedding. 80 convicts, man. It's a lot of convicts for one room. So for the short-term imprisonment, these were the lockup cells of this depot. 1.2 meters by 2.2 meters, each of these prisoner cells. This is where all the people that got sent to prison. A tiny cell indeed. And these prison cells would connect to the yard, which is where they would do all their exercise.